UFC 206 is in the books, and it was a hell of an event. Took place this past Saturday night, December 10th, 2016, at the Air Canada Centre in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. It drew an attendance of 18,057 for a total gate of 1.8 million. It was capped off by a catchweight bout that was originally supposed to be a featherweight title bout between Max Holloway and Anthony Pettis. You had Donald Cerrone versus Matt Brown, Cub Swanson versus Dooho Choi, Kelvin Gastelum versus Tim Kennedy, and Emil Weber Meek versus Jordan Mean. It was a good event. It really was. The prelims, that's what I'll say. Prelims had 7 bouts. You had 3 finishes. Rest were decisions, but the main card was what was popping. Meek defeated Mean via decision. That was an okay bout. As expected, Kelvin Gastelum defeated Tim Kennedy via third round TKO. Kennedy, he's an older fighter. He's been out of the game for 2 years. Gastelum, he's a fighter that can beat top names but then lose to just no names. He has weight cutting issues. He keeps going back down from welterweight to middleweight, but he did TKO Kennedy. It'll be very interesting to see where he goes from here, just with his age and all that. Hopefully Kennedy will be able to fight Rashad Evans, which was originally booked for UFC 205 and then originally booked for 206, so maybe we'll get that. It'll be interesting to see where Gastelum goes from here. One of the interesting upsets of this card was Cub Swanson's victory via decision over Dooho Choi. An excellent bout, back and forth, just throwing bombs. It was a really fun fight. Choi was actually favored going into this fight. He was undefeated going into this fight, just blasting through folks. But then Cub Swanson, who is a top contender in the featherweight division, stood up tall and defeated Choi. In the co-main event, oh my God. Y'all, I don't care what you have to do. I need you to go online, and I need you to look up this fight, because Donald Cowboy Cerrone defeating Matt Brown by third round KO via head kick was insanity. These guys went at it for all 3 rounds, and then Cerrone kicked Matt Brown's head off. He looked like he got shot. Hell of a finish. And then in the main event, Max Holloway defeated Anthony Pettis via third round TKO via strikes in a catchweight bout, because Pettis missed weight by 3 pounds, so this was a 148-pounder bout. But as noted, it was supposed to be a featherweight title, interim featherweight title bout. Max Holloway is the UFC featherweight interim champion. He will go on to fight Jose Aldo. That bout is rumored to take place in February at UFC. February at UFC 208. Max Holloway is denying this. Jose Aldo is saying that it will happen. We'll just see in time, but that should be a fun bout. Anyway, y'all, UFC 206 results. Catch you next time.